I decide,
You'll be giving me money to
as you said, give
give
what
one to
belongs
Sister Howard.
to
Yes,
Caesar.
I don't mind. You can give me
Like that name.
but money. You'll be
Caesar.
giving me every money.
Every day.
Every time.
Every time.
I will now blow.
You like money, go. All right, it's a brand new year, 2025.
Oh,
Man, look at this lovely face around. I thank God last year, 2024, we were together. And to God be the glory that this brand new year, I'm glad to see these lovely faces again. And of course, I want to thank God for you guys watching at home as well. The program is Men Uncut on Western Spring Television. Okay, and it is a brand new year. I'm elated. I'm happy. I feel blessed to have you people around. Right. So, how you doing in Prince? You look new. You look different. 2025 is gonna be wow.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Ja Michael. Happy New Year. Ladeji. Happy New Year. I hope that this year you're not going to cause more trouble.
Yeah.
Even
used
though
to cause trouble.
even though his grandfather is already doing more again. But I hope he will be less angry this year. But all in all, I hope this year is going to be a great year for everybody, each and every one of us. Although, as we can see, what the nation is saying this early in the new year is not funny, but I want to believe that this year is having something more spectacular for us.
Yeah.
I believe that for myself, for you, and for my family, for my friends.
Amen.
So
Amen.
it's good to be here again.
Amen. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Thanks to Pinky. She's doing a lot.
It
I
is
can
what
see
it is.
how you're shining, you're glowing.
She no get choice. She no get choice. It's like full-time employment. She know if you come out.
They say you did see throughout 2024. I just so wow, trouble. 2025.
Max.
Happy New Year, Ladiji.
Shame on you. I'm sorry. Same to you.
Know you stay with
Same to you. Well, if you think I will get soft on the wahala, let me let you know that it is more wahala.
So your name is Abiwal. Abiwal.
And also, for some of the programs that will make us look for more trouble. I started one late last year. Hopefully, by the end of this year or early 2026, I would have graduated with the certificate. It's another badge looking for trouble. Now, I don't like to answer the name comrade actually, but I've discovered that the crops of leaders we have in Nigeria, they are not people you go to bed with them. If you are not careful, they will sell you and sell everything. And at the end of the day, you just see, at the time people were saying, go and get yourself a Chinese name. When we're borrowing money from
you can call me But
the advantage for people like us, people that have my skin color, is that there is no Chinese person that is as dark as mine. So you can a China man will not come around and see me and empty too much and say, you guys are part of us. We are not. We are never part of you guys.
So you guys be drivers, get man.
Normally,
it's not like us. We see one face more.
You can see a gardener.
Wait. So you are deceiving yourself. No, wait. I just want to break your heart. The Chinese will not come and make you enjoy. They are not here for that.
Forget.
So what I'm saying is they cannot tell us we are part of them.
When you can speak the language, like legal don't go.
This is a beautiful thing. It's a pointer that you are from Wuhan region.
You are from one region.
I'm not a Chinese. So, but that's just by the way. We hope for the best this year. Yes, that is, what's the name of this philosopher that said, religion is the opium of the woman, but I think it's the opium of all Nigerians. That's where we resort to. Even things that we are meant to use our head for, we'll tell ourselves it is well, when in reality it is not well. But we hope for the best. We hope that the government, I don't know, maybe they will tone down their whatever, but it doesn't look like they want to tone down. For most of these policies, as good as some of them are, you need to first create value. I said this when, the Honorable Minister of Power Bank, Minister of Power, went on to, increase.
Oh God, which is power bank again?
How much are you buying electricity?
He was holding. You know, he was.
Okay,
he
you
was.
don't have
He
I
was
don't even
saying
know the band we belong to.
now.
We
So
don't even get like
when he was, dividing people and he was commenting Nigerians, I said, create value first. Nigerians, we pay. Create the value. Let people see the
what
electricity they are paying for.
Mm.
Remember, at the time in this country, a SIM card goes for as high as 20,000 naira.
Yeah, and people still bought it.
People bought it, but now you literally can get SIM card for free. The only money they will collect from you is registration fee, and they will still give you recharge card. So it is a process, but you want to come in, you want Nigeria to, you want Nigerians to endure something they've been enjoying for years. But you guys are not enduring. That is the only thing that doesn't make sense to me. The president wants all Nigerians to divert to CNG, but his Cadillac Escalade is,
Petrol.
PMS driven.
Heavy petroleum.
It doesn't make sense. You see the commissioner of health in Lagos State, Professor Abayomi, whatever. He's the commissioner for health. He went to Lagos State, General Hospital to, have his eye operation done. That is the way you lead by example. If tomorrow is encouraging Lagosians to visit the hospital, they will, because he visited. But the president will fly to France if he has a headache. And we want Nigerians to patronize. So
a state visit.
It's not a state visit, All these things doesn't make sense to me. If we spend 15 billion naira importing vehicles from Japan, and we have Nord Motors in Lagos, we have Innoson in Nnewi, divide those money with them. Give them the standard you want. Like I mentioned to somebody, I'm sorry I'm making this look like a political show.
No, I'm enjoying it. We are men. Yeah, we are men.
Now, China phone, when Android phones started coming out, you were not proud to use one.
Definitely.
Yes.
Today, the best of your iPhones are coupled in China.
By God's grace.
Even the best of the singlets used in the United States were made in China. It is because the government believe in them. But if the government in Nigeria doesn't believe in our locally made people, and you are forcing I remember one of the greatest deceit the wife of president did to you guys last year. She went to go and do something, and she said she's planting efo, and everybody went to their room planting efo with cement. It's
with 8,000 naira, you are okay to survive a month.
Okay,
as a Nigerian.
the vice president of that one.
That one always he will say what is not even. But what I'm trying to say is this: if we want this country to work, leaders must show leadership. Followers also must show that. And how will followers follow suit? When they see leadership, when they see that, okay, our leaders are living by example. You won't tell me you want to cut down on governance. You want to implement a Ransaye report, and you added 4 more ministries. You've appointed over 100 essays. If you want to implement...
there was one in the news recently, one local government in Rivers
State,
in
Rivers State,
210
135 essays.
That was a week after he had earlier employed about 120
these
something.
Things doesn't mix. And if you check it out, many of the essays, no apologies to any one of them. Many of them cannot say their names. They cannot say their names to the camera. I'm not sincerely yours. You get angry and you see
essay drink.
Somebody appointed. What's the name of this man in Edo State? Appointed an essay on hype. Does it make sense to you?
All right.
Shebi that's the same governor that wanted to.
Let's leave politics.
That want to
that
give
the figure
people.
Is confusing him.
No. He actually promised them insecurity.
These guys are the vex this year.
No.
I just carry politics come this year. I just bounce.
Michael, if you promise people insecurity and a known thug is there in the court tribunal threatening the DSS, Department of State Service,
then
and police were begging him, leave him, now your guy. Then you should know. See, when we say things, it's not that we don't like this country. This is the only nation we can call our own. Yeah. This is the only nation we can hold the passport and say, okay, I'm a Nigerian. I can't walk on the street and tell me, why are you walking? Sure. We could land ourselves slap. Sure. But you can't be running this country as if we are in a jungle and you think we will keep quiet. Department of State Service officer and a thug is threatening them. But do I blame them? Because these people have powers. When they see powerless civilians, when you want to protest, you see them in their full regalia. They will even come out with helmets.
It is well. That is well. They really turned men on court.
I'm sorry about that.
But one of these days, we're going to have a topic like this. It's men on court. So we can actually diversify. We can move from relationship to family.
I hope I'm on the show that day, and I hope
Yeah.
You are
You
ready
will
for
not be
whatever
that
comes
angry.
after it from NBC.
Yeah, no, they will carry you. Sometimes they carry you away. They
NBC
will leave
cannot
us.
carry me.
Carry you away. Carry you away.
These are the
away,
issues.
away.
These are part of the people.
No,
No,
I'm
no,
not
no.
part
It
of the
is the
people.
reality.
You said anything that
NBC will carry you.
thank God say we both know the rules. We know what to happen.
And I won't abuse
All right,
anybody. I will
I'm
just say it
Jay.
as it is now.
I am
And
Jay.
what's the mantra of this station?
As it is.
As it is. So if I'm saying it as it is,
But when you say as it is, they can't put dot. That means it still continues. Something still there. So
Nah,
as it is, but use your as it is, but be careful.
man, drink
As it
water,
is.
drop cup.
All right, I'm J to the A to the H, MIC, Jamaica, Mr. 223. Welcome on the show tonight. Let's go on a short break. When we return, we'll let you know about the topic for tonight and we'll hit the floor. All right, you're welcome. The program is still Men Uncut on Western Spring Television. When we're on break, Avop, Ladi, you were saying something, and I don't want you to, I don't want to hide it. He said the reason why you've not gotten married is because Nigeria is not good enough, and the money you are earning is not even okay for you to even take care of yourself alone. Not to talk of getting married to someone.
Of course,
I
yes.
don't know. That was what Ladi said.
If we are running an inflation, official inflation of 34
I know they do not say do I'm a ball, but I just have to say that
imprint. If you are doing official, don't forget there are some of the data that will not be unofficial to be more than 50%. So what's the value of the 100,000 naira you are holding?
All right.
What's the value?
2.5.
Let's stop deceiving ourselves. It's
not
wala. Just
see, na reality, Baba.
We say that day. We say
You are
that
putting on Fibo phone as if you are going to America tomorrow.
Oh my God.
And of a truth,
the president
the moment you vote now, Ibo Emma follow the phone.
Normally.
We saw what happened in River State now.
I don't see people leg. Why I carry you come to today like this?
It is what it is, my brother.
Let me drink. Let me drink.
I want this country.
I drink to
I want this country to move forward, so that we have less of people that want to fly out.
Stick with the topic of Nigeria.
Let's go on with the show tonight.
All right, the topic for tonight is gonna be tribalism in relationship or marriage. Tribalism, the place of tribalism in relationship or marriage. All right. So let me start from imprint. How does tribalism affect relationships in multicultural societies?
It's a big deal. It's really, really a big deal. As a matter of fact, it affects the choices that a lot of people make when it comes to settling down. Because you imagine an Igbo boy that grew up in a Yoruba land and has a mandate not to get married to a Yoruba girl. It's almost impossible for that to come to reality, because you being the community of Yoruba people, if you are going to see a fellow Igbo girl, it's going to be 1 out of 1,000 if care is not taken. Thank God for NYSC that brings these people closer to us. But the fact is, it is almost impossible. And when you find yourself dating a Yoruba girl out of, I really want to be married and I love this person, it turns to war with the family. And when the family starts war with you, one person will have to surrender. And in most cases, if care is not taken, you'll be the one to do that. But after a lot of things might have gone wrong. So really, it's a very sad pill to swallow when it comes to, especially using Nigeria as a case study, Yoruba
we have
as a case study. We have a lot of culture, a lot of tradition, a lot of places where if you say that, okay, a car, and they expect you to be in a particular posture before saying that, and then you just say the ekaro and you walk out. You are in trouble. The elders in your family will hear about it. So it is really a big deal, and it affects a lot of things.
All right, Ladeji, looking at it, should that really affect? You know, we are humans, we are in the same, let's take a look at Nigeria, we're in the same nation, we see each other, some of us stay in the same classroom, we study together, we go to the same market. Should that be a problem?
Well, in reality, Jamaica, we do not have a nation. We only have a geographical expression, as said by the late, the late man you can truly call the leader of the Yoruba race in terms of politics, late Chief Femi Awolowo. Because even if you look at the foundation of Nigeria, if you look at the foundation of our politics, tribalism, the action group then belonged to the Southwest, the NCP, Northern People's Congress. It was after a while that NCNC, National Council of Nigeria and Cameroon, change of whatever. It has always been, you are my person. And don't forget that is still in play. Till today. That is still in play. So it is not even in marriage alone that, tribalism affects us. It's one of the evil that is holding this country down. Yeah, of course. And in reality, except we want to deceive ourselves, a lot of our leaders have even said it themselves that they don't believe in one Nigeria.
Yeah.
Even the current man in Abuja said it one time ago. He doesn't believe in one Nigeria. It was there in the newspaper. It was reported. Now, but beyond that, before we even go into Nigeria, do you know that even in Yoruba land, there are parents that will tell you, don't marry an Ijebu lady.
Yeah.
Oh, you are from Osho, don't marry an Ogbomoso girl.
Yeah.
Oh, you are from Oyo,
Ondo people.
don't marry Ondo people.
Ijesha.
I do tell people that there are good people everywhere and there are bad people in every tribe. Just pray you don't meet the unfortunate people.
Yeah.
When I was serving, two of my best friends, I had about four of them, Matthew, Abdul, and Adiza. They are Northerners. The impression I had in mind before going for NYC was, Hausa people, blah, 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 blah. One of the people that made NYC, enjoyable for me was Adiza. Because once I leave my office...
The lady.
Yeah, of course, yes, Adiza Gambo.
Preparing you spaghetti.
It's not even spaghetti. Spaghetti is
because I know you like spaghetti.
No, that was what I was,
That was
what they used to lock me.
Catching you.
Yes, of course, because spaghetti is like, so that's what now. But once I leave my office, I just take 15 naira, 100 naira keke to a place, and I'm very sure groundnut soup is on ground with better gari and whatever. I can't even remember the last time if I had spaghetti throughout my NYC days. They are always Abdul, a vet doctor, Matthew, a vet doctor, both from Kaduna State. They were the best of my friends. I had Igbo friends till today. I have friends who are Igbo. I have a friend in Naba that every now and then he calls, he does this. I have Igbo friends in Oshobuye. Then I have Yoruba friends too. So but when we want to deal with people with preconceived notion, already you have this stereotype against the Jebu people. You have this. In fact, people will go what they cannot verify. Ijebu women, they always kill their husband. Go to any tribe in the world. Who they first die? No be man. Who they first die? It is in rare occasions that you see the woman die earlier because the pressure of the word that you put on your head as a man.
They will say Ibadan girls, those ones, they are very bad. They like money.
Oshobo girls, this and that. And in reality, every weekend, these things I see it most of the time as just self-deceit. Because every weekend people marry to Oshobo girls. Every weekend people marry to Ibadan girls. Every weekend people marry to Ijebu girls. In fact, people that brought tribalism into marriage, some I call them idiots, political idiots. On Twitter now they are saying if you want to hold any political office in Yoruba land, your wife must be Yoruba. I say you are stupid. You are idiots. Because every now and then, all of you see Nkechi, you see Amaka, you are running after her. The person you are pushing, some of them are pushing to become the next governor of Lagos State. His wife is from Anambra. So if you say somebody in Ibadan cannot marry an Igbo woman, Seyi Makinde is his wife a Yoruba person? Even our governor here in Osun State,
Even later, Akeredolu.
Akeredolu had an Igbo woman. So I don't know why. And the most important thing is for you to enjoy your family. That's the essence of marriage.
Happiness.
If you like, marry somebody from your clan. If she will make it an hell for you, it will be an hell.
True.
Oh, don't try this. Try people who
But
people
you
marry
know
for
that even your clan self, there's some, who say, Ijesha, you go and marry another Ijesha. They want the house. Ijebu, you go and marry another Ijesha.
And you see how people from these tribes who marry each other and they do well.
Yeah.
So for me, if I get to talk to anybody about this thing, are you okay with it? Does it make sense to you? If you are fine with that, you are fine.
So you want to say it's a function of mindset.
It's a function of the society, the foundation of the society. It's a mindset that we carry the moment you want to deal with someone. And it even enters into our religion.
Of course.
The moment a Christian see a Muslim person, or you stereotype the person, a Muslim person sees a Christian, oh, this is an infidel. And we both see, traditional worshiper, Aborishalanwele. And guess what? The people that steal billions, they are either Christian or
Muslims. No cap.
All right,
they don't steal small money.
Normally.
In our gonna days that they steal millions. They steal 90 billions, 100 something billion. And even the judge
that will judge
it is either a Christian or a Muslim.
Oh,
and we are the ones that see ourselves as if we are the closest to God.
Normally.
But we don't have anything that shows we are close to God. Because if you are close to God, God is not expecting you to steal something that doesn't belong to you.
Right.
The money that they ask you, the money that they ask you to tar road, you went to go and spend the money, and you are buying buses for church and mosque.
You are going back to the imprint. We know that this tribalism thing is with us already.
Yeah.
What are the consequences of this thing on romantic relationship? Different people coming from different backgrounds. In my own tribe, we have this belief, we have this opinion about romance. You don't do this. When you do this, it's against our culture and tradition. Or in our own, that's in way in our own life for now. Now they make our own things sweet. What are the consequences?
Basically, they will tell you that if you want to get married, there are some beliefs that you as an individual should let go. And there are some things that you have to unlearn, and then you relearn.
You don't learn them already. You have to unlearn.
You need to unlearn.
I don't learn them again.
And then you relearn. And then there are some things that even though you have to hold on to what you know, and then accommodate more knowledge about it before you can now be like, yes, I'm ready to get married. And the reason is simple. We were talking about even in the same clan, you have people that will say that don't marry this one, don't marry that one, don't let a fellow Ijebu woman marry a fellow Ijebu man, all this thing and all that. The truth of the matter is this: before you can proceed from ordinary friendship to something serious that you will tag romantic, obviously there are some walls that you have broken down by yourself. There are some battles that you've conquered already. Now, one of the battles that you must have conquered, at least to a very reasonable extent, is tribalism. Because before, there are some tribes that will tell you that the moment you have any intercourse or any serious romantic relationship with their children, especially their female children, then the next thing for you is just to get married, or else you have a limited number of days before things will go south for you, and then you'll be destroyed. You will not make it again in your life. All these things. Yes, there are some tribes like that. So if you find yourself,
now Babuzi will believe
it's not bamboozle. It's not bamboozle. Don't dare people with their cultural beliefs.
Their beliefs are stronger, and I always say that you might not believe, but the person coming from them believes. So if the person believes, it's better you believe with the person and do the best thing for yourself.
Believe me.
So before you find yourself as a victim of circumstance and victim of reality victim of tribalism and everything, it is best for you to know what you personally want. This battle I want to put my neck into, am I really ready to fight it? Is the love I claim to have for this person, is it really that important for me?
Is it worth it?
Is it worth it? Is it enough for me to fight for? If at any point in time you have something to doubt what you stand for, it is best advisable for you to move. The person that will fight for the woman will come. It is obviously not you. Because this fight goes beyond what we can ordinarily say that yes, is normal thing. Our parents say they don't want me to marry her. After persistence, they will agree. It goes beyond that because we've seen situations whereby the family can succumb, you get married to each other. Doesn't mean that they've agreed to you.
Of course, yes.
But if anything should happen to their daughter, that's when you will know what you married. Because, and Yoruba has an adage, they will say that Ayaburuku shefe, Anoburuku lo shoro latini.
To drink the
that's the
water
case.
from the body of the dead. They will cut your.
That's the case. That adage, I believe that adage goes perfectly well with tribalism. That Ayaburuku shefe, Anoburuku lo shoro latini. Because it is easy for you to deal with the woman individually. But when it comes to the family is more rooted in their own society. And once they are that rooted in their society, it now becomes a battle of tribe against tribe. And really, I really don't know how you can win that. Because the first question everybody will ask you is, what are you looking for? And the moment you are unable to answer the question, you've lost the war. And really, ask yourself, what can you say to actually conquer that question? So, sincerely speaking, it takes a lot of determination and a lot of determination and perfect being intentional about things before you can proceed to be like, okay, I want to be in a romantic relationship with a person that is not from my tribe. It goes a long way and it's really deeper than we believe it is.
All right. Ladeji, you said something the other time that, your parents will say, I don't want you to marry this person, I don't want you to marry that person. Don't you think some of those parents, maybe they are saying all these kind of things, don't marry from Ijebu, don't marry from Igbo, don't marry from, based on their past experiences, you say experience, they say, is the best teacher. So probably they've seen a lot of things, they've seen this person from this person, they got married and something happened, they saw somebody from this region married to this person, or maybe they married a lady in that family in the past from a particular clan and something happened and they have them and so, they saw like 1, 2, 3 of such things happening. Don't you think maybe they've seen it's based on experience?
Samuel Johnson, in his book History of the Yorubas, 1923, spoke about marriage in Yoruba. And he talked about what Yoruba people does before they finally approve my daughter want to marry this person. Okay, so imprint says Pinky. You don't just approach Pinky. You look for an elder who help you. And I discovered my dad did something similar when I brought my wife home. I just discovered this man was busy calling people from blah, blah, blah. Now, what do Yoruba want to do? They want to investigate. One of the things Yoruba people do then, which I like most, and our society has, actually, is you investigating the family you are going to. If their family is a family of thieves,
I guess you could.
no parent will want you to go into that family. If they have and that is one of the Yoruba's way of punishing somebody that is not good in the society.
Yeah.
Or that their family or they are armed robbers. Nobody wants to marry into the family of armed robbers now. That's quite different. For example, let me cite an instance from there is a tribe is it Cross River? Yes. I heard of this tribe when I came home one of the time I was 7 and I was traveling back to Umuahia. So inside the bus, what I was talking about, people were gisting about, when you don't travel from Ibadan, and I don't tired, more than 9 hours on the road. So people call the gist. So this man was talking about our tribe in Cross River, that if a woman goes out, one of the reasons why I didn't forget this story is, why should it be the man that will get punished? Like if a woman goes out to go and have sexual intercourse with another man outside, and when she came back, you cook for her husband that day,
Okay.
the man will die.
Wonderful. Akurakube.
And I took the woman up. I said, why? Not be the man go cheat.
That the woman go cheat now.
He said, nah. He said, but if she confesses and she cooks for the husband,
Baba
they're
no
not
go
gonna
die.
He said, but if the husband now
Okay.
if the man now eventually dies and they want to do one ritual, whatever, the woman will come to the market square naked.
Wonderful.
It's a bad confession.
Now,
Okay.
another tribe in Abia State,
Hey.
I think it should be Isialangua North or South. Not sure. I heard that that if you are the first person the lady introduces to her family, you will die. It is the second person.
Hello.
No, introduce me. Oh. That's what I don't marry. Nobody.
Okay.
I don't know how true that.
God,
But
no
it
go
was one
shame
of
us.
my intents then.
Guys,
Mama,
if
I
guys, hello, guys.
now belle you go carry.
Hello, guys. They say
After
they,
4 children.
I say,
Go and
if they
introduce
introduce
me,
you
no
to the
problem.
family, then you go die. You go die. No, don't introduce me. I know they do again.
Now, what I'm saying is some families, maybe after investigations,
Mm.
they discover this place you are going to. Now, I'm not against that, but stereotyping. Okay, so don't marry an Ijebu lady, don't marry an Igbo girl, don't marry from Hausa, don't marry Ogumosho. Who do you want me to
Marry
marry?
Ghanaian.
If-
marry a
if-
Cameroonian.
As a
They
matter
have
of
their
fact,
own too.
they will still tell you something Ghanaians does.
Yeah.
They have
that-
their own too.
Do
They have
you
their own
get-
tribes
There is
too.
this. Person
Marry
will never
from one.
I'm coming. Someone that has never
You have
left
COVID.
Oshogbo. Someone that has never left Oshogbo for MM2 airport in Lagos.
Mm.
We tell you how South African women are.
Mm.
He has never been to South Africa.
Actually.
You know, they used to, inside the music, they used to say it now.
Wait.
I almost outie. Yeah.
Person will no go. Now, Benue girls, if you carry that mindset, go service. Benue girls are this. Akwa Ibom girls are this. You go to person picking. You go to jail.
You say they,
Or you go, they approach married woman.
You say they go like a wipe. You
You
can't go,
can't go to say them, you can't go approach soldier man wife.
Okay.
He can't meet you for they can't say me they do frog jump.
Nah, Bobby with that.
Do you get? Now, for me, the issue I have there is stereotyping people. Like I mentioned the other time. Before I got married, a lot of people say, "Oh, Ogbomoso women and this and that." I married you be 5 years this year. I've never had any reason to regret I married an Ogbomoso person. I've never regretted.
from Olu nice.
As in,
Once you can go so.
Do you get? And I've seen people marry from other. I have siblings who marry from all those places too. I've never heard of, okay, this person is, like I mentioned earlier, Jamaica. You can marry from your state, your local government, and the person is terribly bad.
yeah.
And you can marry from the place people have stereotyped, and you have the best of marriage. One thing, there is this reality we cannot run away from in choosing a life partner. You need God, do. Sincerely yours. See, forget any what kind of westernization people want to bring into it. No, once I look at her, I like her. No, don't you guys see it on social media? Babe, where you like, where look fine. She's angry. She go to break television.
You get one where I will post this morning. Where we said they just get one small argument. Next thing, the man slept. Before he woke up, the woman poured
Acid on
his face. And when the man woke up, was trying to escape again. The woman don't pour water for ground, put electric wire there. Man got he nearly died. All because of argument.
So you see that you cannot just use by mere eyes. I think I've told this story on the radio program of a lady that was in this Oshogbo. She was, I don't want to mention the religion, but she wasn't a Christian. Very well religious girl. But 2 weeks after wedding, this baby tell her husband, say, you know if you do without going to club.
Yeah. Sister Caro. Yeah.
She said she know if you do without going to club. But
shock you.
You met her. Maybe the day she was okay. Maybe the day she just chose to dress nice. Maybe that day, she was going for a job interview. And you've concluded.
Alazaba.
That's why, for me,
Bataza.
I will keep on saying this. It is very, very important.
Oh, 2016. What happened in
They
2016?
will tell us.
You tell us.
It is very important that as humans, because Yoruba people will say the eyes we will see and we will get. Now, just for us not to enter gutter. You can see a beautiful, well-structured lady with figure 8, nice chest and all.
Okay.
If it turn out good. And don't let me also forget to say this, that the girl that is bad to you, it may be good to another person. That's why I agree with this guy that sang the song. There is a man for every woman. There is a woman for every man.
Good.
Do you get that? She is bad for another person. My ex, I couldn't contain her jealousy. But she's married with about 4 kids now.
Wonderful.
Wow.
She's married. That I left her does not mean she would. That's why I don't like people that always want to choke their ex. You see your ex as your enemy. Or as how now? You guys you cannot walk. Let her go and marry another person. You guys cannot walk. You to marry another person. Why you no be leper?
No more.
Do you get? So let me drink water.
What happened in 2016? I want to hear.
You shall like gist.
I like gist because I'm going to tell you one gist and I'll bring a question from that gist. Now.
Okay, so it happened to be that me and some of my friends, we went to have a recreational time.
You can't carry babe.
I don't want to do. No, we don't even carry babe.
Okay. I just need to be sure.
I don't want to be doing commercial for a particular
do it,
hotel
bro.
here in Oshobo.
So that
But they have
do it.
They have a their swimming pool.
Okay.
At the top of the building.
Okay, I know the place.
Oh,
I know.
So when we got there are these ladies that we met at the place, like 5 of them. You needed to be there. They were technically naked. Let me just put it that way.
Lanza.
So when they were done,
let's be sure. As in, if you say someone is technically naked, can you please let us know?
I don't know.
Can you?
I am not. Children less than 18 are watching the show.
No, that's why this show is in the night, rated 18. Now men, it's not for boys. That's why I tell you it's not on the show today.
So these ladies were almost naked, like I said earlier.
Okay.
So
you are emphasizing on almost naked. I can still see the memory.
He knew what he saw.
So when they were done with the swimming and everything, they made their payments. They went downstairs. So I don't know what I was looking for. I just looked outside. If you said you know where I'm describing. So
he has been there many times.
The place has a filling station as well. So there is a small
be doing
gap
the
like
description
this.
now. Do it very well.
Why will I do that?
Do it very well.
There's a small gap like this.
Okay.
You can see from up. These ladies.
You now turn to David. I was looking at Uriah's wife.
In that particular place, that was where they transformed.
Hallelujah.
Oh Lord. Sweet, clean, fresh.
But you don't expect somebody to enter the swimming pool
with everything, of course.
Of course, yes. You need to be on something that will make water enter the body.
The reason why the view on that particular day was that shocking to us is very simple.
Because of what you saw.
Assuming they just dressed decently and then they go their way.
As in they wear their boyfriend's boxers inside the pool.
It's not my business.
No, because I don't know what you're trying to say.
What do you want?
No. I need to defend them here. You don't enter a swimming pool with maybe Sultana or Jalamiya.
Okay, let me put it to you this way.
Don't put it to me because
a nun, you see a person that they call that, okay, yeah, this is a nun. This is how they dress, right?
Of course, yes.
Of course, yeah. You meet a lady at the pool, yes, with bikini, normal.
Of course,
normal swimming stuff. Okay. And then she's done with her swimming and everything. And then she's going to change back to what she wore before you go there. And then it turns out to be a non-outfit.
Of course, yes.
Now, that would not be surprising to you. She came to relax.
She came to, for crying
out loud.
That's
the thing. There are some places you don't expect to meet some people. Some set of people.
So is it a crime to go and swim?
It is not a crime to go and swim, but at the same
time, to do like fish,
it is a crime to be in a public place with a particular ideology about you. About the office you hold,
about
the way you present yourself.
My lord, objection, my lord. I need to really defend this my client very well.
Okay, I don't know how much
they pay you.
You don't need to know about that, my lord. Is the money the federal government paying you not enough?
Continue.
Now, for me, those ladies, have committed no crime. Swimming is relaxation.
Yeah, we're only having fun.
Men, even pastors swim. Big and fast swim. Even Babanawo swim. So you will now not say because a lady went to swim and you don't expect her to go out.
Well,
Like
probably.
Wait, I'm coming.
like
Let me,
the-
my lord, if I may.
Objection, my lord.
No,
Objection, my lord.
overruled. I'm the
You're
judge
a fellow lawyer. I'm a fellow
Who is
lawyer.
your-
What are you saying?
Who is your mate?
Objection, my lord.
Where did you finish law school?
Don't worry. Where did you finish your own?
My law school. I finished in the year 2001. I was the
Okay.
same set with Mudashir Obasa.
Okay.
Objection overruled.
Now why
Objection
they go
overruled.
impeach you?
No, don't impeach me. Oh. Me, I
Now,
didn't
if they
say.
don't impeach
I
you,
didn't say what
they
governor
will-
can do. I
they
can
will
get it out.
Okay.
You will come in cheap if you are not
Don't
impeached.
So what I'm saying, in essence, is this: I'm not expecting them to go out of that place because the description you made, I think I know the place. Expressway upward. You want them to go about with their long body?
No, don't get me wrong.
They will dress. No,
What
that's
I'm saying
You're
is
not
that
getting me
in
wrong.
that water,
You're not getting me right,
the-
rather.
The kind of
the question he has failed to answer is: if you go to swimming pool, will you enter the swimming
you
pool?
can
again?
wear. There's
Definitely
still some
not.
clothes
You will
can
wear something that will
You can
pack
still wear.
where your Ogrimago go be like this.
Maybe probably was thinking that they should wear something like a tight that will,
Tight,
a
you kill
tight
me.
that will get.
Yeah,
to
so
this place.
they will pollute
and,
the water. Wait, they will pollute the water for other people, and that's the kind of water imprint
But
you
we
enter.
see
You know,
them. We see Muslim ladies in Olympics
Yeah,
and all these
Olympics, yeah,
tournaments.
that's
We
what-
see how
yeah,
they dress.
how
Is it only now? Listen to me. There are Muslims from other countries that goes to the Olympics and they still dress like an average Olympian. It is some of these countries that takes Sharia law to the extreme
Yeah,
that you
okay,
see their
that's-
ladies put on hijab to do their Olympics,
Yeah.
whatever.
Let's leave religion out of this one.
No,
I don't
it is
carry-
because of
I
what
don't
he
move from
saw.
tribalism.
He saw it, but he
Yeah.
couldn't take it off his head, and that is crime against humanity.
Lamborghini.
He has, he has looked into the privacy of those young ladies.
I did not invade their
You look
privacy.
at
You invaded
They
it.
to the fulcrum.
invaded a public place with their privacy.
Did you meet them there?
You
They
look
met
into
you
the
there?
fulcrum.
I met them there.
They got there first.
They got there first.
Yeah.
It's a public pond.
Listen to me, brother.
You look into
Listen
the
to me,
fulcrum
brother
of
in the
those
Lord.
ladies, into the fulcrum of those ladies.
Listen to me, brother in the Lord. You went there basically because those ladies were there.
No,
You went there.
no.
Then you were not
I also
married
went to
Are you
recreate
indicting him?
to
myself.
recreate. Did you
Yes.
enter the swimming pool?
No,
You did not have money for it.
no. It's not
My Lord,
because I don't
please.
have money for it. It's because I have phobia for it.
You have phobia.
Yes.
So what? No.
Xenophobia.
Listen now. You have phobia for water, and you went to the pool.
No, I have phobia
My
for
Lord,
swimming
please.
inside the pool.
Please connect the dots now. You don't have anything to do.
Baba, that woman, you go look for that place.
You have phobia for.
You have the case is about this time and quick.
My judge, Milord has been bribed.
But you don't bribe me.
You will tell us
You
the amount you
don't.
collected.
You have phobia for water,
I
and
have
you enter
phobia
car.
for swimming.
What
It's
you go do for
different.
swimming pool?
I followed my friends.
That is. It shows you are even a jobless person. These are the people that.
It was a December time. It was on a Christmas day.
So if you were
Yes,
Christmas
so it
Day,
was a free
you
day
couldn't
for
stay
me.
with your family. What were you doing all
You
about?
said it.
You could
I
have
was
stayed
not
with your
married then.
daddy at
Never
home.
married
I
that
had
time.
a free time to
Don't
myself.
don't you have parents?
I do, of course.
Can't you help them kill chicken?
I've done
You
that.
were
in the
roaming
morning.
about the street. If police
I did
arrest
that
you that
already
time,
on that particular day.
you will put your parents in serious.
Okay.
Why will I put them in any serious
You
situation?
put them in serious
Why
problem
will police arrest me for
because
what
you
reason?
left the house.
What time
You
did
don't
they
have any
arrest me?
business in the
What
swimming
did I
pool.
do that made
You
them to
went to the
arrest me?
swimming pool to go and infringe on the privacy
Whoa.
of two young, beautiful ladies.
Excuse
You were
me.
looking at their shape,
They are
and
not- they
that
are
is why you
five.
put
They are
in your
not
beauty.
two.
He don't
Excuse me,
do.
they are five.
Imagine they were
not
5 since
Yes.
2016.
I need a
You
vest.
even have
I have
their
photographic
number,
memory, sir.
photographic memory. But
Yes,
if I
sir.
ask you the last subject you did in your university, you won't remember.
I can
It
remember,
shows
sir. I
you're
will
a
tell you.
perverted
And I will
female.
even tell
It
you the
shows
lecturer that taught me, sir.
because she's a female.
No, he's a male.
Okay, let's move on the show.
Oh my
Let's move
God.
on the show.
You guys
God no
should
go shame us.
you guys not kill me today. All right. Oh my God, I don't even know where.
Back to the topic, tribalism.
Tribalism. Okay. All right, so talking about tribalism, there is this, something happened a few years ago. My brother was
From experience, right?
my brother was dating a particular lady.
Oh, your brother is a
She
family
hails
experience.
from somewhere in Akwa Ibom State.
Wow, beautiful people.
So my brother complained about
I
something
like them.
that whenever we are Yorubas, she's from Akwa Ibom. My brother told me something that I feel like there's something this lady is hiding. That there are times when she's on call, when she's speaking her language,
Ah,
that there are some things he felt she was actually hiding. But me, I felt like, yeah, I just a reason like that because this girl no be
And you were not well experienced then. What do you know about life?
Yes. But eventually, I later realized that on the long run, my brother was right. This lady had a child, a 10-year-old child. She didn't tell anybody until somebody came to our house and the person just saw
The picture.
a picture of her and was mommy,
No be mommy Sunday Michael with this.
Hello, it's not the child is with us at the convent. Even she just sent the money for her school fees. Mommy said no now. This one, like, she's my daughter. She has been with me for a long time. That's why even my son is the one that wants to marry her.
Okay.
Eventually, it was because of that language thing that my brother broke up with her.
Yeah.
It was after that the stuff came out. So let's take a look at language. Can't language be a kind of barrier? This kind of relationship we're talking about, tribalism.
Well, there is no way you want to do it, even as a Yoruba person.
So, for example, now I be Igbo lady, you be Yoruba guy.
No, you are not a lady. No, please. No, please. Michael, please. Next time you want to make... No, don't use yourself.
Okay, for example, Royce.
Yes, of course, yes. A beautiful, Delta girl there. You can use her as an example. Okay. I think I like that.
Milord, I want to probe this man.
Now.
Leave it for now.
Okay.
Language. I think there is this thing they call sensitivity. For example, even it happens in the office. You guys are 4 in the same office. 3 of you are Igbos. Only 1 person Yoruba. Naturally. You guys have been speaking in English before. All of a sudden, oh yeah, man, the person will suspect. You are beside your husband or your wife and you are busy blowing your language. Not that the person you are talking to cannot at least speak pidgin. At least pidgin is like our unofficial general language. That worst case scenario, even if you meet the worst of the person that cannot say, you go there, you this, blah, blah. Do you get? I think it's sensitivity. If you know you have nothing to hide from the guy. And don't let me also deceive you that it can happen within the same tribe.
Yeah.
One of my sisters nearly fell victim of such. A man from Ilorin to Oshogbo claimed a very single guy. Men, you guys are very, very... That's why ladies need to salute men like us that come out to say, see, I'm married. Do you get? There are some men, they will even tell you, they pretend.
No, man.
Because they don't see, I'm fine by. Oh. And all of a sudden they will tell you, I'm not married. I have a guy that did that to a lady. Luckily for the lady, she used to be the choir coordinator of a fellowship I used to go to when I was in school to minister. So the lady saw my picture on the guy's phone. I said, do you know this guy? I said, the guy can't they use me, validate himself. The guy, my very good friend, we are very close.
Yeah.
The lady asked for my number from him. Brother doesn't want to. So she called a friend, the president of fellowship then.
That's what they call phone a friend.
And the guy sent my number to her. So this lady, I remember I was serving there then. I was on my way to CDS. And if you see the way I walked to CDS, my full regalia. Now the low budget soldier be there. 7/7, roll my jacket like this, they waka. So I just see this, hello, this is so person. Oh, my sister, how are you? He said, and I already knew because the guy don't tell me, sir, don't spoil my job. I will spoil your job. Me, I be fufu. If you go out clean to the lady and told her you are married, you want to take a second wife, that is when I see you as a man.
Yeah.
But because you want to wipe her, please, do you know this? It's like person just unread you. I said, Mr. So is married with a wife. His wife is a nurse. He has 2 children, 1 male, 1 female.
Wonderful.
They live at the back of my house. I get full details. Since then, the guy know he follow me talk again, and I'm happy because I saved the soul. The next time I travel to Lagos, Ikorodu, I just saw this lady. She's happily married too with her husband. She came, she greeted me. Bro. If I'd colluded to lie.
So the brother is not your bro. That's why you do not do bro code. I
cannot do bro code for an innocent sister. Imagine say I don't do bad thing to her. She can't set me up for Ikorodu boys. They can't beat me. I can't they use crutches. It go be say person will even enjoy. No be in them beat. Me will follow lie. What I'm saying is this. people can be funny,
Yeah.
irrespective of their tribe.
Yeah.
People can tell lies. People can
Be deceptive.
be deceptive. People can go extra mile to cover up lies.
Yeah.
Same people that will tell you, and Yoruba, Yoruba have this adage, Okobo ibimo sitosi, ọ̀nà tó jìnnà mọ́ ń bí sí. So, if you are in a relationship with someone, be plain as much as possible. You are with your partner, you want to talk to another person, you don't have anything to hide. Follow the person talk for pidgin now. Talk to the person in a language so that you put the person's mind at rest. But you as a man, men do some of these things too very well. Your phone rings in the night. You and your wife are on the bed already. Oh, you can't save and wait. Imprint mechanic. But na favor they call you.
Wonderful.
Can't climb down from the bed. Can't go toilet. Oh, yeah.
That day, are you sure you're not doing these things?
No, I told you I want to probe this man. You are telling me I should hold
All right,
on.
because of our time, we have to run.
Okay.
We have to run.
Okay.
I'm not.
Yes,
I'm only.
Okay.
We see some of
we
these
probe
things.
you one
In
of these days.
Nollywood. Okay.
What is gonna be your
Africa
advice?
tragic.
In 1 minute, what's going to be your
I
advice
just
to
shot
people?
myself.
We advise them to stick with their own tribal person, or
I
they're
drink
free
water
to
drop
marry from
coffee.
anywhere they want to marry from.
I, for one, I don't believe in the parameters the society sets. If the person you want to go for, the person you truly want to go for, is from another tribe, I will tell you go for it. But first and foremost, know what you are going for. Understand the tribe you really want to put your neck into before you proceed. But I will tell you, you are free to do what
That
you
is
want.
what you want to come. 1 minute.
Well, it is a dicey one. But again, do what works for you. That it did not work for another person doesn't mean it won't work for you. And that it worked for another person. Relationship is a personal thing.
Yeah.
That's why I'm of the opinion that you need God. Yoruba people call it Oja Okunkun. So that you not go and buy pork instead of, cow meat.
All right, it's a wrap on the show tonight. I want to say thank you very much to you all for being a part of our world on this program, Men Uncut on Western Spring Television. You can check past episodes of this particular program at Western Spring Television on your YouTube. And big shout out to all the crew members of this program. You guys are wonderful. See you guys next week. I still remain J to the A to the H M I C, Ja Michael, Mr. 223 saying bye for now. Good night.